that's so difficult because it's hard to really ruin a song. But there was a song that I heard on the radio for the first time a couple years ago, and I just thought it was one of the coolest songs. And it's by Walk the Moon. It's Shut Up and Dance. And then I heard it a second time, and then a third time, fourth and a fifth. And this is all within like a 2-hour span. Although I love that song, I just heard it so many times that anytime it comes on the radio, I have to change it. I know it. I could probably sing you the entire song right now. That's my ruined music.
I think my first segment of this ruined music has to go to Nirvana. And I gotta explain that a bit. So growing up in England, we had a couple of music video channels. We listened to all the classic songs from, System of a Down, Linkin Park, Blink-182, Angels and Airwaves, Nirvana, Foo Fighters, etc., etc. Moving to LA, we're starting to work in the music business and try and find our way. And if anyone's been to LA and listened to K-Rock before, they'll know that K-Rock pretty much will play a couple of new songs from very, very hit bands, cool bands such as, 21 Pilots and Fall Out Boy, Panic at the Disco. But the rest of the time, they literally play the gold era of music, which is essentially Foo Fighters, Green Day, Linkin Park, System of a Down, and the number one of that whole lot is Nirvana and Nevermind. Pretty much every hour you can probably catch that drum fill that Dave Grohl does. And now I just literally have a little thing that I just touch when I hear that song. And it's a shame because I really do love that song, but I can't listen to Dave Grohl's fill anymore.
A lot of the bands that I love, I will listen to on repeat over and over and over again. I did know somebody who would listen to an album over and over again, and that album was Motley Crue Shout at the Devil, which I love that record. But they listened to it was like a long road trip, and they listened to it again over and over and over again. Love the Crue. I've seen them many times. An amazing band, but that record, anytime it comes on, sometimes I have to hit the skip button on that one too, just because I've heard it so many times.
My ruined music is less so much a song, but more a production style that has become prevalent in the last few years. And the first one is the excessive overuse of autotune to make people who can't sing kind of resemble someone who can. And it's become so fashionable that now kind of choruses rely only on autotune, kind of robotic, Daft Punky style vocals. So anytime I hear that in a song, that's an automatic switch off. And the other one, which is something that I really can't stand, is the vocal call and response of hoes and hays that are used in a lot of kind of modern folk music. In lieu of actually coming up with something catchy, they just throw a ho and a hey and a clap into a song, and I honestly, again, cannot stand that, so that's a straight turn off for me. I'd be part of the problem if I was to involve myself in a ho or a hey. That would just be just a random clap here in the middle of nowhere and a foot stomp. As much as I love a good foot stomp, I feel if that's your chorus, you need to go back to writing school.
I guarantee you I've probably ruined the Doors for a lot of people, just because I listen to them all the time. And then Third Eye Blind's debut record, I've totally ruined that for at least 10 people, because that record is one of my favorite records of all time, and I've listened to it on repeat. So those are the things that, if I've ruined those songs for you, I'm very, very sorry. But you're welcome, because I have good taste.
So this might be a bit of a controversial one, but I'll say it anyway. Now, whenever I hear a Michael Jackson song, I'm just gonna change the station. And I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, I think there's a whole conversation about trying to divide the professional from the personal. Because we've all grown up on listening to that falsetto from Michael Jackson and that incredible production. But I don't know, once you watch some sort of documentary about it, it's hard to unsee certain things. And so now whenever I hear any of his songs, I'm just like, I can listen to something else.
I I don't know if you can ever be overexposed to Mr. DeLonge. We've toured with a lot of amazing bands, but this has definitely been an amazing experience, and he's such a cool guy, and watching him every night is a little different. The way he performs is a little just different every night, and I mean, come on. Boxcar Racer, you know, Blink-182, Angels and Airwaves, all incredible projects, and how could you kind of get overexposed to that kind of stuff, you know?
I do not have a Tom DeLonge impression. I can't even do an American accent, let alone a Southern California American accent. So I'm gonna just completely ignore that question and not do a Tom DeLonge impression at all.
Okay. Cinderella. That's a new one. That's a new song of theirs, which I actually love. I love that song. It's a great song. I guess I could do like, how are you? So like, how are you?
A Tom DeLonge impersonation. Where are you? How does he talk? Guys, he doesn't really talk like that though. It's difficult. Tom DeLonge from Blink-182.
He kind of has a bit of that when he speaks normally, but he sounds more normal. He'll just walk by us and then have just a one-liner that will just make us laugh, and that's all if that's the only thing he does in the day, we're very happy. We're very content with that, because it's Tom DeLonge, and whenever you see him, you just kind of like stare at him and think, okay, that's Tom DeLonge. So anytime he says anything to us, we're over the moon. So he can say whatever he wants.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I can impersonate him singing. Yeah. Okay. I will now attempt to impersonate the great Tom DeLonge. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep. I cannot dream tonight. I need somebody and always. And you gotta get the lip quiver in there, because I remember that I Miss You music video, and he totally did that. 12:31 while you're sitting up writing at the table where your bills keep piling. Your sonic imagery does everything but feed your hunger, but your heart's doing fine. There it is.
Did you make love to that camera?
I did, right?
Wow.
Thank you guys so much.
Thanks, that was awesome.
Hey guys, this is Kiliyan from Charming Liars. For more videos of your favorite artists, please like and subscribe to altpress TV. I know I messed it up. I know, Bob. For more videos from all of your favorite artists, please like and subscribe to APTV.